right? We've blown it off, we've hand tacked it. Now we're going to apply our stain. Now what I would suggest is you start off on the back side, and when you get your staining brush here, I want you to work it out. I want you to take your airbrush, if you have one, and blow your bristles. You can see how they want to fly out of there. Keeps a lot of the overhead stains out of your brush. Now in this case, you see how heavy I'm putting it in these corners like this? Right? This is on purpose. I want to get that stain deep up in these grains, right? And I even want to take my air hose, if you have one, or a can of air if you can get it, and blow that up underneath there. You see how that blows? And I keep my rag on the side to keep it from blowing across the room or anything else. But it blows it up under there, where when this stain and this finish over the years, as it expands and contracts this panel inside, it doesn't show that little white edge, right? Now you notice that I didn't take that little cut brush and I didn't use that to stain this whole door. I don't want you to, I don't think you need to, I don't recommend that you do that, right? Take your stain and apply it as heavy as you can, but as even as you can, right? And pressing it in, right? Not with a light little bristle brush. I want you rubbing it in there, right? Even cross grain. You don't have to go with the grain of the wood, guys, right? Chip up on your edges, get all your edges on this, on your backside coat, right? Get it up and press those edges in, okay? Now a nice, even, light coat back again with the grain if you want. It's really not that necessary, but it's just more of a consistent, even look that you're looking for, right? You can see how even that is here. Let me get you down and look at that a little better. Right, now you see how that's all nice and even, and it's just setting up. Now it's not drying, like in a sense like you would dry it. If you have an air hose, this kind of just speeds it up. If you don't, you can use time. You know, if your air is heavy outside. Now, since we've already blown out our cracks in that, none of this extra stain is actually flying back out of this finish. And in this particular stain setup that we're doing here, we're going to let this stain set up to about an 80% setup. Now, you can see how this is, it's setting. You can look at the grain of the wood. You can see the different, how it's drying up here and not so much there. That's where I'm talking about your 80% dry, right? We don't want it so dry that if we touched it, we're going to disturb it and we're going to change the whole color platform at all. But as you can see, just even now, this is about an 80% dry, right? As we wipe it over with non-aggressive, we're not trying to scrape it all off, right? We're just rubbing it off. Now here's a good tip for you. Don't take your rag and just leave it balled up. Fold it up into it's a nice little pad, something like so, right? So now when you wipe it, you notice I don't have to go with the grain. I'm not just going back and forth. Just like we sanded it, I can pull it in and rub it like this, and it's not changing anything. I'm just taking the excess off, right? This is how you do it, right? Get up in there, wipe all that off. Anything that's not going to stick is not going to stick, okay? You see how that goes? Look at that. Beautiful. All right, tip up your edges. All right, catch your bottoms. Make sure you wipe your sticks off. You pull your back, clean your sticks up, make sure that's all stays so you don't transfer one image over to the next side. All right, now take your air hose and blow aggressively up under these ridges and out of these little corners that may want to drip out. You see how that wants to blow out of there? Let it. That's when you want it to do it. All right, there you go. Now that's the back side, okay? That's probably a little glue mark. You see how that's all lighted up right there? Right? And if you want to get rid of that while it's still wet in this zone, you can take your sandpaper. It's still the same grit that you had, and keep sanding it till it goes away. You see how it just kind of faded away like that? Right? Now blend it out. See how you kind of fade it away? Take your same stain rag now. Yikes. Right? Wet it out. Okay? Now, the trick is, don't touch it. Okay? That stain has to set up the same time as the rest of it did, or it'll turn out too light. So, you don't believe me, watch this. See how that just automatically turned white? Here, I'll shine that off. Look, what happened? All right? Don't do that. All right? Put your stain on, let it set the same amount of time as you did the rest of it. Okay? Even if it takes it to turn it over and you start doing that side. All right? We'll get back to that on another section. All right, so here we go. So now that you've got that done, we're going to do this side. Cut that in. All right? You see how aggressively I'm putting it? And I put my first blob down here. I don't stick that down into that corner. It's too wet. Put that in there like that. Work it down inside. Take your air hose. Block your overspray. Force it back up underneath there. And that'll help you 5 years down the road. Okay? And even with your stain rag, don't make a ball of rag like this and think you're going to stain. Make yourself a nice pad, dip it in, get it nice and wet where you can drip it out, okay? Put it in there good and wet. Rub it in all directions. Okay? See how we go about that? Nothing to it. Nothing to it when we do it. Nothing to it the way we do it. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. All right, so work that in there like that. And just like before, we're going to blow these edges out. So if anything's heavy, it's going to come out right now. All right, and now a nice thin layer. And we're going to let that just set up, just like that. All right, so you remember that back side that we did. Now this back here, it's ready. Now this what we have coming out the back, that's from the overspray from the one before. All right? All right. Now this side, it's just about 80% set up. If you can look at it, you can see that about, maybe this is about 50, 60%. So we'll give it 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds. Quick blow off. We're there. All right. Now you see how we kind of attack it as a circular motion into those corners. We're not just bumping it, not just back and forth. We're kind of rubbing them out, right? Keeping it nice and even. Work those corners. You don't want a lot of junk up in your corners, right? So let your rag take a corner up, push it down up in there, work everything out, and you will end up with a beautiful, beautiful cabinet. Okay. Look at that, folks. Now that's how we stain that sucker. All right? Didn't take us long, all right? Very professional, very even in its own pattern and its own look. All right? We have a nice even sand. So now if you want to see us finish this up and take it to the next level, I'm going to put it for you right there.